I believe that there are lots of good options for water. I believe that there are better options. And according to the latest research, I believe that there is a gold standard in what we're supposed to have. So for years in my house, we had a reverse osmosis system. And honestly, they're cheap and they're not very efficient. So don't look at how much water you waste with an RO system, yet they do a good job. They do a good job of filtration. And if you're a little bit handy, you can install one for under a couple $100 by yourself in your own house. And is it better than your municipality's city water? Oh my gosh, absolutely. You guys, they put chlorine and fluoride into water to kill living things in the water. Well, last I checked, we're consuming it. We're a living thing, not the best for us. And this is not going to be a video about fluoride. That's a whole nother conversation and question about fluoride and the demise of why we put fluoride and people ingest fluoride. By the way, there's no research on ingesting fluoride for tooth health. I'm sure I just pissed off some people with that comment. Though the next step, according to the latest research, is distilled water. So number one, what is distilled water? So distilled water is where there's actually a process where water, really more purified water, is boiled. And because of chemistry, the steam cannot take with it impurities, things like chemicals or metals or minerals. So in this distillation, the steam is gathered, and that's what's actually, so if you're drinking distilled water, you're actually drinking the steam that's then cooled into water of another water source. Again, there's wasteful components to it, yet right now we're finding that that's the gold standard. However, there's a catch. If you're drinking just distilled or just reverse osmosis water, it has no minerals in it. And what can happen, so you're drinking essentially H2O without minerals, it can then, your body needs minerals, it will leach or pull minerals from tissues in your body so that it can use those. So what we do is I put two very, very specific products, and this video is not to pitch my products, but I put two very, very specific products in my water, and one of them is completely necessary. So I put a product that has 69 plant-derived minerals to remineralize my water. And then again, a whole nother conversation. There's some neat information about deuterium depleted water. Some people would actually say that that's the gold standard. Holy expensive, Batman. Though what we find why that deuterium depleted water is actually so beneficial is because it actually structures the water, and is what happens to the molecules of the water that actually make it much more bioavailable to us at a cellular level.